Hi everyone, this is Barbara. Welcome back to my channel, Picky Chick. Today I am going to do another jewelry unjarring. I have this jar right here. It was purchased when I purchased this jar, and I did a jewelry unjarring not too long ago of this one. And this one was $26 after my 20% off coupon, and this one was $28 after my 20% off coupon. So the one we're opening today, you can see, is just a little bit bigger and $2 more. So let's see how they compare with one another. I will put a link right about here of the unjarring of this empty jar, so you can take a look yourself to see what you think about how they compare with one another. So let's just go ahead and turn the camera down and start the unjarring. And we have the jar, $35.25 less my coupon. Let's see what this $28 jar gives us. Oh. Okay. Well, without doing the spoiler alert, there were some, let's just say, very interesting pieces in my last jar, the one that I bought the same day as this one. We shall see if we have the same situation. Let's get this stuff dumped out. Dump it out. Dump it out. Dump it out. Oh my. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Well, here she is, empty. And there's the table. I am going to push this aside. I will do my best to keep everything in frame. Let's put these scissors away. Let's pull the old magnet out, just in case we need it. And check out this bracelet. It's a clamper style. It's hinged. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or if it's off. You know what I mean? So these aren't meeting evenly, let's say. This feels plastic. It is interesting. It's textured, has a floral carved design. Very interesting. I don't see a mark, and it may be damaged a tiny bit right there. So let's take another look and see what else we have. Okay, here we have a brooch. I'll put this down and take a close-up here so you can take a nice good look at it. And I do see a missing stone right there. It's very pretty. Let's take a look at the back. I do not see any mark on this, but if that stone weren't missing, I'd list this bad boy right here on Etsy and eBay. This is a long necklace here. It's very pretty. It has faux pearls on there. Some of them are wire wrapped, and it's pretty long. I do see a tag on this. Let me see. Here's a look at the tag right there. The tag says Sarah Coventry. Very pretty necklace. Ah, looky here. If you saw the last video, this is the other one. This happens to be an earring that's goes around your ear. Viewer let me know that from my last video. It's in good shape, so now I have a pair. So something tells me that it was a good thing that I bought both jars, because sometimes that happens. They get a big lot of jewelry and they separate it into 2 jars, and then lo and behold. Ah, look at this. Again, one of these, I believe there were more than one, bracelets was also in the last video. The jar that was sold with this one, or that I purchased with this one, I believe that this is sterling silver. It has not been tested, or I should say I haven't tested the other ones yet. Very nice. Next, I'm pulling out this vintage necklace. It's a black and white beaded necklace, and there is a jewelry tag on there. Let's take a look at see what the jewelry tag says. And let's see if we can get the camera to focus here. The jewelry tag says Carla Jordan. Don't know Carla, but I'll have to definitely do my research and look her up. Focus camera, there we go. Carla Jordan. Here are 2 stretchies. This is wood and plastic stretchy, and this is wooden beads, natural color. All right, 2 stretchies, they speak for themselves. Here is a really pretty necklace. You can put that down and get a close-up. It looks like a locket. Let's get a closer look at this. Let's do it this way then. Okay. We have what looks like a ceramic, or I should say porcelain flower right there. And it's surrounded by 4 pink rhinestones. Let's open it up and see if there's anything in there. There is not. I do not see a mark on this. And I will put it down and see what the magnet does with this. All right, the magnet is not sticking to the chain. Okay, nor is it sticking to the locket. So let's put that aside, and that's going to need to be tested. This item right here, I honestly cannot tell you what it is. I have fantastic viewers who have been great at educating me on some of these special pieces. It's got to be vintage. There is a clear stone right there. Maybe I can get a better close-up of it. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And it's hanging off of this piece here. Okay, let's get back. And let me say that again. It's hanging off of this piece, and when you turn it around, it has a clip. So I don't know if that's a tie clip, but there is a name on there. And if you can see, it says Hayward. So again, if you have any knowledge, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section of what this Hayward piece is. And I'm guessing it's a tie clip, but I'm not sure. Here is a chunky beaded necklace. It's very pretty. It's multi-strand. It's got all sorts of red beads on there, some glass beads as well, and this pendant at the end is also glass, but that's very pretty. Here's the lobster clasp right there. That's nice. I like it. Here's a very wide bracelet, and if you can see, it's pretty worn down. The metal finish is all but gone on this guy. I don't know if it's vintage or if it's just a you know, a modern piece and didn't hold its finish. But I could see that that could be pretty, and I mentioned in my previous video, some of these pieces that are this worn, it might be fun to paint them and see what happens. There's probably a nice special paint that would adhere to metal like this. Now here we have an earring that happens to be a match from my previous jar. And if you have not seen that video yet, you might want to pause, go take a look at that previous video. I can also put another link to it in the description box. And this is its mate. And I remember saying at the time, oh, I wish I could find, or I hope I have the mate to it. It's definitely vintage pearls, and it's got a screw back. And let's see if I can get a good look at if it says sterling. I believe that's what it says. Very, very nice. The next piece I am bringing out is this bracelet. I will show you an up-close view, and you can see that every single stone is missing. All the stones are gone. So it does have a stamp on there. It's listener. Hopefully that's focused. Take a look at this beautiful pair of earrings. Let me get close up on that. These are so pretty. They're like leaves or floral with bright pink stones. That all the stones seem to be there. Oh, they are so pretty. They are clip earrings. And can you see the name stamp there? It's Trifari. These are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Guys, look at this beautiful brooch. It's a square brooch, and I won't say filigree, but the setting is gorgeous. It's silver, and it's got flowers and leaves. The leaves, they feel like it's this feels like it's enamel. The only missing piece I see is the center of this flower right here. This is so pretty. If you turn it over, this is what the back looks like. And I do not see a maker's mark on this. I have never seen anything like this before. That is beautiful. Here's a cute little apple pin. It's got open work on the front and on the back. Let's see if there's a stamp on there. I do not see a stamp, but it's a very cute pin. Another vintage pin. Beautiful. You should feel how heavy this thing is. But again, too bad. These rhinestones are all gone here, and they were all clear to match that. These are gray rhinestones, and there are some that are missing in there. I'll put this down so you can take a better look, but you should feel how heavy this piece is. I'll turn it over, I should say. And this is the back, no marking, and the magnet does not stick to it. So quite interesting. It is so heavy, it makes me wonder if it could be silver, so I would definitely put it aside and test it. Look at this pair of vintage earrings. These are super cool. These, if you look closely, I'll bring it up closer. These are little tiny seashells painted blue with faux pearls. I guess they're faux pearls in the center. And There might be a couple of stones missing on this. These are just beautiful. They are clip-ons, and I did not see a maker's mark on these. Oh wow, they don't make them like this anymore, do they? They are beautiful. Another pair of screwback earrings. These are wooden. They're dyed purple, and I want to say that they are missing a center stone. And there's the screwback closure. These are really beautiful. These are pearl clip-on earrings. They're definitely vintage, surrounded by rhinestones, and I don't see anything missing. I don't see any stones missing on this. Let's turn these guys over, and I don't see a mark. No maker's mark, but those are very pretty. This is a beautiful little delicate necklace here. Teeny tiny, I don't know if they're faux pearls or not. The magnet does not stick to it. Spring clasps often do, regardless of the rest of the metal on the necklace or on the jewelry piece. So that's why that's happening. So this is probably worth testing. And very delicate, very tiny pearls or faux pearls on this. Beautiful. That's cute. I like that. This is a Bollywood style ring. It's adjustable. Right now it's misshapen, but it would be easy to get that back into shape. And it's got what looks like brass tone underneath. Or maybe they were silver tone and the brass is coming through. And it's kind of a cool little ring. Talk about little and dainty. This is a brooch. And it has a mother of pearl daisy on there. It's set on gold tone. It is a C clasp. And I do not see a maker's mark on it. That is the cutest little pin. This here, if you take a close look, it's part of another jewelry piece. Now, again, I'm referring to the previous jar right before this video right before this, where I opened this jar that I bought together with the other jar, if that makes any sense. I think that this is a missing piece from an item from the previous jar, so I'm definitely going to put this aside and see if I can make this fit in the other piece. You'll have to look at that other video if you haven't already. And if you have, I think you know which piece I mean. Yay, found it. Look at these. These are gold tone. See if I can bring you down a little bit more. Nope. Let me bring you up a little bit. These are vintage gold tone, look like calla lilies in the center, and clips. I see no maker's mark. Again, a lot of these pieces do not have maker's marks, but again, like a lot of the pieces, the weight on these is substantial. They feel very well made, and they're beautiful, very pretty clip-on earrings. I'm going to show you two pieces at a time right here. This is a pendant. It's got a red setting on there, gold tone. Here's the back of it. And I see a name, and I don't know if you can see that, but it says Sarah Cove, so that's Sarah Coventry. So that's a really pretty pendant. And this one, this is a brooch, gold tone filigree with looks like a peach colored cat eye. If you turn it over, I do not see a maker's mark on this one, but that's also pretty. Here's a really pretty lariat style necklace. It's fairly long. The ends have these beautiful pendants, sort of a cone-shaped texture with a big fat pearl at the end. I'll give you a closer look at that. And very beautiful gold tone. Has not lost any of its finish. Really nice. This is a nice necklace. I do not see a maker's mark on it. A lot of these pieces did not have maker's marks. Interesting. Look at this adjustable ring. Check this out. It's got this huge faceted round crystal on there, and see how it's catching the light and changing colors. This is super cool. This is what the setting looks like here. On the other side too, and I don't think that's a maker's mark. I think it's just a scratch or some sort of mark on there. I could not find a maker's mark. That is really neat. That is just really, really neat. Here's a silver tone beaded bracelet, very simple. And it's pretty actually. It probably could get shined up nicely. And let's see what the magnet wants to do with this. The magnet does not stick, so why not test this one, right? All right. Here's another bracelet. Wow. This one, again, I wish you could feel the weight. It feels very heavy. Look at that. Square links with, I'm guessing that's onyx. And let's see if I can find any marks on the silver at all. Let me see. What about the clasp? I do not see anything on here. Let's see if the magnet does with it. Wow, I have a feeling that this is real silver and onyx. That's definitely going in the test pile. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful. It's very unique and simple. I love the design. Look at this bracelet. Wow, this is really cool. Check out this closure right here. It's oversized. It's a spring clasp. And as you can see, there are leaves on every link. It looks like there's patina on there. I don't know if it'll shine up to all silver or not. It feels very heavy. This is what the back looks like. And here's a closer look at the links. This is quite unique. Feels really heavy. The magnet is not sticking to it. So again, that goes in the pile to test, but that is really pretty, and it's vintage. It's vintage for sure. This is a butterfly brooch with blue and green rhinestones. I do not see any missing on this one. Let's turn it over. This is what the back looks like. And I'm searching. I'm searching for a maker's mark. I do not see one. Isn't this beautiful? I love it. Here are two shoe clips I found. This is weird. It's plastic. And it's got the rhinestones. There's got some missing rhinestones in the very middle. And here's the back of it that shows it's a shoe clip. But it's weird because it's plastic. It's kind of got that starburst look to it. And then we have this. That's a shoe clip. Here's the back. And this one is really pretty. Check out the setting on this. It's got yellowish rhinestones on there, and I don't know what kind of metal that is. Interesting that it's not sticking. But a lot of these pieces that feel real, I cannot find any kind of maker's mark on them. Interesting. I will put this aside and check out if, oh, look, the piece just completely fell off the back of it. So, well, what are you going to do? But that's just a cool piece right there. Here's more of a delicate piece. There's a heart pendant, gold tone in the middle, and silver on the outside. It reminds me of a Brighton style. It does have a stamp on the back. It says sterling, and then it says BAB. What in the world is BAB? I do not know. But it's got it strung on a delicate, or hanging on a delicate silver tone chain. And see if I can get a little bit closer for you. That's pretty. It's definitely worth, I'm definitely going to not take it for granted that it is silver. Oh, let's see what this says. That also says sterling. This is going to get tested right here. This guy right here is going to get tested. Now I'm showing you a matching set. This is the necklace, and there is a bracelet that matches it. Let's pull this up here, and let's pull this over here, and that's a set right there. Here's a closer look. It's got, I'm guessing, faux pearls with a gold chain, lobster clasp. Taking a close look to see if I can find a maker's mark. I do not see one. So that's really pretty. And the matching bracelet. Very nice. Nice, 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 nice. How cute is this Scotty dog? It's gold tone. He is so cute. It does have some wear there. It might just be patina. I'm going to try to shine that up. But this feels like real gold. It just has a feel to it. I'm going to turn it over and show you that there is a C clasp on there. Here's what the back of him looks like. And back to the front. Let's take a look, put him down and see what the magnet does. I believe this guy is real. Putting him in the test pile for sure. Look how cute he is. This right here is an artisan piece. It is so beautiful. It's, I believe they're freshwater pearls. It has a button closure here. So it slips around this little button to take it on and off. Look at those beautiful pearls. I'm guessing those are Thai silver beads in between. I'm going to show you what happens with the magnet. Let's pull this back out. Let's pull the magnet over. Now, whatever these beads are here in this loop, it's sticking. These beads here, well, you know what? They do seem to be sticking. So I'm not quite sure what that teeny tiny bead is in there. Maybe it's a seed bead, but there is something that is sticking to the magnet. So I'm not sure about the rest of those beads in between. No, they're not sticking. So I think some of those beads are Thai silver, and then maybe the wire wrap that's used on this could be possibly not sterling silver. But that's still stunning either way. And it also came with a bracelet that matches. Isn't that beautiful? Here's a bracelet. It's got, it feels like glass and gold foil in there. There are some missing rhinestones in some of these links. There's the fold over clasp. This is a coral piece. I don't know if you can see that, but it is coral. And again, there was a matching necklace. So the necklace is coral, and funny thing is I can't see a mark on this one. So this one I found on the bracelet, I found the mark, and unless it's on here and I'm just missing it, I do not see the mark. Aha, never mind, I take it back. There is a mark right there on the hook closure of the necklace. So there you go. There's the necklace, and looks like the rhinestones are here, but some of them are, what's the name, dead? When they get yellow, they get discolored. I don't know if, I would be afraid to clean this with anything, because on these older pieces, the rhinestones, just the glue that's used, I'm afraid it would disintegrate and I'd lose some rhinestones. But isn't that neat? Another matching set right there. Here is a pendant. This pendant, it reminds me of maybe an Irish symbol of some sort, though I don't know if that's what it is or not. But there's the loop on the pendant to attach to a necklace. And on the back, there's a C with a circle, and it says 1985. And it's also has a mark that says, it looks like it says Ken K something. Ken, I can't quite make it out. It's sort of worn. So if anyone is familiar with Ken and a K something or other, let me know in the comments section if you might know the maker of this. Let's see what happens when we put the magnet. Does not stick, but I did not see any mark as far as sterling silver, unless I missed it. But I did not see anything like that, so this is worthy of testing for sure. I am very happy that I found these in this jar. And if you saw the other video that shows the previous jar, you'll know why, because this pair of earrings matches a magnificent necklace that I found in the other jar. And wow, that's all I have to say. The maker on these is Trifari. They are clip-ons, and they're absolutely gorgeous, and so is that necklace from the previous jar. Now I have a set, a matching earring and necklace set. That's pretty darn cool. This is a beautiful two-stranded necklace, turquoise colored beads. It's definitely vintage. It's got tiny gold beads in between each bead here, and it has a hook closure, a couple inch extender there. And let's take a look and see if we can find out the maker on this. That says Trifari. That is a beautiful vintage necklace. Look at that. Isn't the color great? I love this color. That is beautiful. Here's a pretty cool boho tribal type of necklace. I'm really not sure what this material is on this pendant, or these beads are the same material, but it's vintage. It's got a barrel clasp, and it's strung with black seed beads. Let's get a better look at that. There we go. That's kind of cool. I like that necklace. This is a very old piece. It's a rhinestone brooch. I do not see a maker's mark on this. It has some dead rhinestones and some missing rhinestones. So it's definitely seen better days, but I thought it was worth showing. There was a bag in here, in the jar. So let's dump out the bag and see what this is. It says Lucky. It's a Lucky brand. There's a guitar. Oh, this is cute. So it looks like, this looks like a two-stranded necklace. There's the lobster clasp, the Lucky Me link in there. And your classic Lucky brand end on this. Most of them have these ends. I like Lucky brand. They have fun pieces. So this is awfully cute. I believe this can be worn together or separately because they have this spring clasp comes off and you can just wear one and then you can add that back on if you want. So cute, huh? I think it's pretty darn cute. Okay, these next couple of pieces here, I just thought I'd show them together because they're similar in color. But this is a stretchy bracelet. It has mother of pearl, some sort of agate, and is this amethyst? I'm not sure. But it's a stretchy and it's actually pretty. It's stretched out. It would need to be restrung. You can see where the elastic is stretched out. And this is, these are ceramic beads here, and they're in pretty colors. I love the colors. They're sort of pastel-y, purples, pinks, greens. Let's take a closer look here. And it's got silver beads in between, and it has your barrel clasp. So that's cute. That's a cute necklace. Here is a very attractive long necklace. It's silver tone, and it has some textured beads on it, stations, and it's pretty long. Let's double it up and get it all in the frame there. And that's very pretty. I like that. It's classic. It may or may not be vintage. I'm not sure. There is no maker's mark on this one. Look at this necklace. This is really pretty. See if I can get better light on that. This is a multi-strand necklace. It's got what I call that lamp pull chain on it. I don't know what the official name of this type of chain is, but this clasp is definitely a vintage, makes it a definite vintage piece, I should say. It has very pretty scroll work on that, and it opens up like this. And I turn it over, and on the back it just says patent pending. So a lot of the older pieces say patent pending. I'm not sure why, but I did learn that a lot of pieces are marked that way. I just thought this was a really pretty necklace. And look how cute this turtle is. This is a pin, and try not to shake it here. Don't shake the camera. It is so cute. It's got, I don't know if you can see, but I came in close. It's got little red eyes. Can you see that the eyes are red on this guy? Maybe I need to turn the light down a little bit and bring him up closer. It's got some sort of stone. I don't know if it's glass in the setting. And on the back, you can see it's a C clasp, so it's vintage for sure. And I'm going to put him down, and I'm going to take the magnet and see what happens. All right, well, it's not sticking. So, very interesting. I'll have to test this guy. There is no mark on it, at least not one I can see. sometimes you think there is a mark and it's just scratches on the metal. So he's special. There's something about this guy. Check out this brooch. This is a silver butterfly. It has an inlay of onyx and abalone. At least that's what I think it is. The onyx part. The abalone, I'm certain. And if you turn it over, you will see that it has a stamp on it. Let's get closer so you can see Alpaca, Mexico. So this is sterling. It feels heavy. It feels like a sterling silver piece. But look at that. How cool is that? This jar is fantastic. All right, so these are the last pieces of the lot. They were pretty much little loners, onesies. There's a onesie enamel earring. This is a coral earring. It's missing several stones. This is a sterling silver onesie earring. I will put that in my sterling. This is a no-name dangly clip-on earring. A broken clip-on earring here with beads. No-name button earring clip-on. Another clip-on vintage earring. This here is a Coro broken pin. It's missing the back. There is no pin, and it's missing several stones in it. This is a clip-on earring, no name. This one is a pin. It's got several missing pieces. This pin here is vintage, and oh, I should have shown you this by itself because there's nothing wrong with it as far as, oh, I take that back. That's why I had this here. The closure is broken. There's a little clasp there. There's nothing for the pin to hook to. This is a broken cufflink or misshapen, let's just say. A very old item that used to be a pin. The pin is gone in the back, but it is pretty. And another pin, it's vintage. It's missing stones, and another clip-on earring that has no name. So that is the rest of it. And that's the conclusion of the unjarring of this guy, this $28 jar. Do you have any opinions? Were you impressed by any of the pieces? Did you have any favorite pieces? If you did, please leave me some comments and let me know what those pieces were and what you thought of the jar as a whole. I'd love to hear from you. I enjoy reading your comments. And I would like to say that if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. The more subscribers I have and the more comments and likes that I can get on my videos, the faster I can grow my channel and the more content I can create. So if you weren't sure of whether or not subscribing was important, not only does it help you if you hit that notification bell to know when I put all my new videos up, you'll get alerted, but also it helps me. It helps me to grow my channel. So if you can like the video, subscribe to the video, and even share this video, maybe on Facebook or your Instagram, I would really appreciate that. I do want to thank you for spending your time with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.